Meditation. Why must we do it? This question would often fill me with wonderment and awe. What is so important about it? Our scriptures speak of it. Our elders did it and kept encouraging us, but somehow we just continue to miss this point. Hi, I am Nidhi Sagar and these are my realizations. It wasn't until I experienced it for myself that I realized the profundity of how beautiful it is to listen to the silence within. Easier said than done, for sure. For creating that silent space within is the whole point. I have often been a part of conversations where we casually remarked, "Oh, meditation is not my cup of tea," or "I've tried it two or three times, but it just doesn't work for me. My mind keeps wandering." Precisely. That is the nature of the mind. It is capricious. So, would a mere two or three times be enough? We are, and this is statistically speaking, bombarded with information to the tune of 11 million bits per second from our environment. Each of our five sense organs is funneling this information into our system from all directions. And all that information is coming into our brain. Huge onslaught, isn't it? Sometimes we control it, but sometimes and oftentimes actually we let it control us. So what, right? We often tell ourselves, once more. And once more is to probably that Netflix or the Instagram or that Facebook or that SMS or that WhatsApp. Once more, we continue to engage our senses into what gives them pleasure until we have within the space that separates the two ears nothing but noise, an incoherent, cacophonous buzz that makes no sense. Everything has a limit. Our focus soon enough begins to wander. We start to feel restless. What we had once called fun of the adrenaline is now chronic fatigue or an eventual burnout or even an indescribable pain. But then it isn't our fault, I think, because all our senses are outwardly directed. Thus, while we are able to bring the experience in, we are unable to see, hear, feel what chaos is getting created in our inner space. We are unable to appreciate that our insides are calling for attention until they start to scream. And that is when we stop. We stop when a hole or a void is created, and a sigh of help starts to escape our lips. A sigh that also sounds sometimes like a prayer. Rumi said, "A hole is where light enters, and then it begins." Bhagwan Krishna in the sixth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita tells Arjun of the yogis who attempt to conquer their minds, saying that while a trained mind is one's greatest friend, an untrained of the unrestrained senses can be one's greatest enemy. Buddha, who always encouraged people to meditate, had realized this only after being agonized for years. With the senses that are outwardly directed, he looked all over for answers but found them only when he shifted his gaze within. Within. That is where meditation takes us. A place where our answers reside. And we need to practice again and again and again. This is Nidhi Sagar signing off, and I will see you again in another video soon enough.